Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Aquarius for the month of October, including late September 2023. So, Aquarius, we are in the zodiac sign of Libra, your cousin sign of air, element of air, and you are in your, sorry, this isn't right, you are in your ninth house, which is a seeking house. So it's all about seeking the truth. It's about far horizons, thinking beyond what's under your nose. So anything that sort of strikes, and with Aquarius this will strike a chord, because you are indeed people that go into the beyond. That is one of your themes. So energy, Knight of Wands, beware of being impulsive this month. But it's also a card of movement and action and messages coming through, as they always do when knights are involved. This also could be a young male or an older male that's still got that immaturity of a younger person that just sort of gads off in the moment and then thinks about it later and goes, oh dear. But it's a travel card essentially as well. So let's see what message he's bringing about impulsivity, just making decisions on the fly. But action, it's action, so it's positive for you, Aquarius. You like the action sort of business. You're not sort of stagnant types. So where are we going? You. Right now you are King of Pentacles, so very much grounded, very much in your house of, yeah, this is it, this is my castle, this is where I am, I feel stable, I feel like everything's gone well, it's taken me a while to get here, however, here I am now, and I feel very proud of my accomplishments because it's been done diligently and over a period of time where you've been very sort of you've researched well and to get to yourself where you are right now. So very nice card, the King of Pentacles, always a nice card in terms of getting to where you want to be, but doing it the right way, no shortcuts there. So lovely card, Aquarius, to start off. Let's see what is influencing this card and indeed the rest of the reading. The Star, and this is your card, Aquarius. The Star is very much a big card. It's a major card, so it's major work. It's about just having the faith to move forward, always moving forward, always looking out into the beyond, never just keeping, oh, I'll get this and then I'll just sit there and I'll be happy. It's almost like always, it's a seeking card as well. It's like, what's over there? Let's go there. Let's just have faith and hope to get us where we want to be in our life. Very Aquarian, very apt. So that's going to be a big influence for you all this next 4 weeks, Aquarius. So it's a beautiful card. It's a divine card, very divine card. So it just gives you the impetus to keep moving forward at all costs. And you know this well because you are Aquarian people, and that's what you do. Let's have a look at August, September and see what was going on there, and it is still current as we are today. Temperance, another big card, divine time. So everything happens for a reason and in the divine time, so exactly when it's meant to. So you're right on the pulse here, Aquarius. So you've got this, it's very much a Sagittarian card, so very much a more moving forward card, a seeking card, always looking for the next thing. It's about learning as well, philosophy, all this kind of thing, but overall it's divine time. And you've got the Star, which is also an indicator that you're on the right path spiritually and otherwise. So amazing. You should be proud so far of your success thus far. So recent influences. And you have the Three of Wands, so you have very solid foundations there. Once again, an action card, moving forward card. So building on those foundations, you've got them there now. You're settled. It's also a big travel card. And once again, it's a seeking card. It's like, what's next? What's the next thing on the agenda for us or for me? Well, Aquarians are very individual type of people, but they also are very much governed by the group. So they're inclusive. And you are inclusive. So it's the beginning of something really great for you. You've got your foundations there, and now you're just going to grow upon it. It's just going to expand, and there's another word that goes with expand. It's expanding anyway, and just a great card. I can't think of the word right now. It doesn't matter. I think you get the gist of the Three of Wands. The lesson you'll be learning: King of Cups, being receptive. Old wounds coming to the surface, perhaps. This is very much a king here. This male energy here is very much that male energy card of things that are deep buried in the psyche. They're old hurts, old wounds, that somehow I feel like when we are as centered as you are right now in divine time, this does come to the surface. So it could be indeed your father, some issues or old stuff that you need to resolve with him that he hasn't said, because as we know, men are not exactly the people that can explain emotions. They're just not wired that way. But when it comes up, one has to acknowledge the King of Cups, because he needs to. And when he does feel secure, he will perhaps give you a few grains of what's going on emotionally for him. Very emotional card as well. And a nice lesson for all of us, because often we don't, confront those deep-seated issues. We kind of tend to fly above them. But in the 9th house, we tend to be a bit more philosophical about where we are and how we got here and who's in our group type of thing. And it's very much a healing card, this card. Near future, we have Eight of Swords. With all this fabulousness going on, Aquarius, just make sure you don't give your personal power away at all. This is a card of where we can create a prison of our own making by just being, oh yes, I agree, even if you don't. And then you sort of think mentally, oh my God, why did I not just say, no thanks, not today, but you didn't. And so, but this is something you can guard against coming up, where you just have to say, actually, that doesn't suit me at the moment. You're in a great period of your own space and what matters to you individually and in your group, but don't be giving away your personal power. Don't be doing things that you don't want to do, but you do it because it'll keep favour with people. Your power's gone then. What's happening that you're not realising? Four of Cups, so a bit of disappointment there, a bit of, yes, we've got everything that we possibly want, but I still need this and I still need that, and life would be perfect if I just had this one more thing. This is a card we need to all be mindful about, because it's a card of just that human condition of, oh yeah, well now I've got all this, but it won't be complete until I have that. Well, this card always comes in to remind us to be happy with what we've got at the moment, and emotionally as well, not to be expecting more and more and more when you already have enough. And it's very transitory, this card too, but it might just whip across your landscape, and then you think, oh my God, I still want more. What's wrong with me? Why am I not so grateful, to overuse that word? But there you are, be mindful of that, especially with this Eight of Swords, giving your personal power away and just go, no, well, actually, this is my month for doing what I need to do. Transitory, Four of Cups. the wanting of more. Let's see how others see you. Queen of Pentacles, so matching the King of Pentacles there, so very much on your home and hearth. This is a beautiful card. This is you sort of really feeling comfortable where you are, loving to get home and just be a homebody, loving your environment there, feeling very stable as well, and just looking forward to how you can improve that over time. Beautiful card to be seen as very settled, very sorted, and very down to earth. So lovely. There's a maturity, obviously, because it's a queen as well, as in the king, very mature about how you've got yourself to where you are. Let's now have a look at what you're feeling positive about for this 4 weeks. 8 of Cups. Yeah, there may be a relationship in your midst. You may be there may be a relationship that you need to just sort of step away from for a bit, because it's a bit sort of, it's very contained, and it's sort of reached a point where you can do no more for that person, or mainly a person, and you just have to sort of step out for a little bit here, Aquarius. You'll know who that is. And it doesn't mean the end of the end. It just means to just give it some breathing space, because at the moment it's just banging up against the walls. It's not sort of progressing. It's sort of like contained to a point where there's nothing more to be done but to step away for a bit, have a holiday from this particular relationship emotionally. The final outcome. The Lovers. So big decisions coming up, so another major card there, so three of them right now. So with the Lovers, it's about balanced decision making in terms of mainly relationships, as the Lovers sort of indicate, but it's about being really careful about those decisions that you now make, and don't be too impulsive, because remember, the energy is the Knight of Wands, so anything could happen action-wise, and you may find yourself in, by the end of this 4 weeks, big decisions to be made about this relationship we have. Okay, so we'll put that down, and we will now go, and I feel like we should clarify that, because it's a big card. And often it's a scary card, especially when you think, oh my God, what lovers, what relationship do I have to? But it's about, if you're not in one, it's about the decision perhaps to, its time is coming up at you to sort of suggest that maybe there will be one on the horizon. And if you are in one, it's about big decisions to be made about that particular relationship and where it's going. But they're big decisions, mind, Aquarius, very big. So the card that we're going to clarify is the Lovers, and there's that card, and I will get the book. So the card is, the clarifier is Joy, number 37. So that's a beautiful card, obviously, and the Joy card talks about the sacred journey markers. So it's very much a card of, yeah, joy. Where are we? 37. So sorry, while I just find it. This marks a time for celebration, for this portends the joyous completion of a project, the attainment of a goal, or the end of a long and arduous journey. When you are thirsty, this marker promises you will find a well. When you are cold, a blanket. When you are hungry, nourishment. Joy also has another aspect. Not only does it celebrate receiving blessings from the fruits of actual labour, but it's also about the sharing of it. Joy celebrates itself. Its very essence radiates beauty and well-being. Like the spring sun breaking through after a long gloomy winter, joy reminds us to be grateful for all the gifts of life. Joy bestows the blessings of happiness. Your truth You truly have a reason to smile when this marker appears on your path. Thank you very much for listening.